Highbury, record breakers, history makers. Arsenal have set new standards in English football with their incredible unbeaten run of 49 games.
And Arsenal have done that. And over the 49 games, I'm not sure whether any team in any country has ever played such amazing football.
Lucky. Got his glove to the ball, but it spun it invitingly there to Robert Pires. Henry, Canu. Terrific play. Henry, Van Bronckhorst, Pennant! Oh, a big moment for Jermaine Pennant. And a goal for Pennant. Oh, 3-0. Henry's shot. Pires. Canu, Henry. Pires! Oh, 4-0. Like a knife through butter. Such decisive passing here by Arsenal. Just magnificent. Pennant, is this his hat-trick? Yes! What a night for Jermaine Pennant. His first league goals for the club. And all three came in the opening half an hour. In bridge here, Tessum makes a break. It's Tessum. Telfer couldn't help Pires. Fantastic! What a way to claim your hat-trick. The merest of mistakes by Telfer. Pires seized up the...
Gilberto nearly picked out Paul Durkin, but nobody else all presented to Bergkamp. Here's Henry, almost inevitable that finish. It is 1-0, you cannot make mistakes like that. Henry goes to 24, level with Van Nistelrooy. Sunderland go to 1-0 down. Henry picked it up, Pires. Bergkamp, Henry steaming through the middle, so to Ljungberg. Here's Henry and Ljungberg, and 2-0, and another fabulous Arsenal counter-attack. Absolute lightning through the middle. Full applause from their own bench. Bewildering interchange of passes and running and movement. Again, careless work, that's in Van Bronckhorst. Here goes Henry. Ljungberg is through the middle, plays it for him. Here's Ljungberg. Can hardly miss. Henry has to settle for the assist. Ljungberg had nobody with him and just clipped it past the keeper. Henry. Ljungberg looking for the hat-trick, and getting it. Freddie Ljungberg, a third for him, a fourth for Arsenal. Henry, the feint. There goes Ljungberg on one of those typical runs. Just a little delay there, switch of the feet. 4-0.
The 2003-04 campaign began with Jens Lehmann taking his place in the Arsenal side. He would play in all the remaining games of the unbeaten run.
Watson nicked in for Gravison. Turned wide for Radzinski. And driven across for Chadwick. Ljungberg. Through the channel for Henry. That's against Stubbs' elbow. It's a penalty. And Richard Wright now faces an old friend in Thierry Henry. And it's the Professional Footballers Association Player of the Year for last season, is the first scorer for Arsenal at the beginning of this. Teasing Pistoni, back for Ljungberg, back for Vieira. Patrick Vieira, Robert Pires. Thierry Henry, oh, it's a very good stop. It's Vieira, it's Pires, it's 2. Arsenal beat at the door so repeatedly and so hard that eventually it was bound to come crashing down. Oh, it's in the crossbar. Best of the bunch, that from Ljungberg. In by Watson. And as far as Lee Tier. And Yobo. And Naismith. And Radzinski!
Next was a trip to the Riverside Stadium, and among the crowd was former Forest boss Brian Clough, there to witness the team that would go on to break his proud record. It was a devastating Gunners display.
Towering header by Campbell. Vieira. Can Ljungberg take it on? First touch just widened it a little bit. Oh, it's pushed out, and it must be a goal for Henry. Arsenal, what have they taken? Less than 5 minutes. And Henry, who particularly has a liking for playing in this stadium, scores at Middelesbrough again. Cole. Now Pires. Ljungberg darting into the centre from the right-hand side. He's come all the way across the left, some space here. And what about that from Gilberto? And what about that from Arsenal? This is exhibition stuff.
Quick build-up. Doesn't panic. I'll have a little look. Is anybody on? I'll just chip it over 5 defenders. Little shinny maybe, but build-up was great. The finish emphatic. Irresistible. There's space for Henry.
And Pires' pass. Wiltor striding into the centre. Henry looks for Wiltor. 3-0. Within seconds of Middlesbrough looking menacing on the edge of the other penalty area, Arsenal have sprinted away, and they are sprinting away with this game.
What a goal. What a goal.
Help. It's through to Freddie Ljungberg. Is he going to go for goal himself, or is he put it on a plate? For Sylvain Wiltor, they have flicked the switch, and it's Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 4.
I'll tell you what, look at this for the ball. The ball from Campbell made it. That's what opened up Middlesbrough.
What the memory is the best entertaining.
Away by Johnson. Toure again. And now Henry's found some space. Well, it was a classic attempt, and it would have been a classic goal had it come off. Vieira. Thierry Henry lined up for Freddie Ljungberg. Off the bar, and Wiltord underneath the rebound. It's Pires' corner. Oh, and Samuel almost scored an own goal, and it has been turned in now. Sol Campbell, after J. Lloyd Samuel had almost put it past his own goalkeeper. Villa managed to prevent their own defenders' embarrassment, but they couldn't keep Campbell at bay as well. Henry. Melberg losing out to Bergkamp, and Henry's first do it against Sorensen. Thierry Henry keeps up his average of a goal a game in the new season, right at the death, to seal the points for Arsenal.
Friends reunited for the trip to Manchester City as Arsenal's travelling support gave a warm greeting to their former keeper and Gunners legend David Seaman. He was in for a busy afternoon.
Fine time now. Here comes Anelka.
Good save.
And the ball gets away from Gilberto as well, but he kept on going. And Ljungberg and David Seaman denies Arsenal. Cole, Wiltor, 1-1.
Well, Sean Wright-Phillips again, Martin's been caught. Concentration at this level is vital. Arsenal's left-hand side can destroy teams.
Tiata missed a little last season with injured stomach muscles. Wiltor. Oh, and David Seaman came out, and Ljungberg's there. Freddie Ljungberg bounces. Manchester City are livid with themselves. And Arsenal, who are 1-0 down, lead 2-1 at the City of Manchester Stadium.